Today on DC News Now, could weather impact your Independence Day plans? Tracking heat and storms in the region. The nation's biggest fireworks display is almost here. Checking in on the preparation happening in the nation's capital. And don't leave the house without knowing the best times to hit the road or head to the airport following the July 4th travel rush. Plus, we're stretching your dollar with last-minute barbecue savings before you fire up the grill. And a one-of-a-kind precision drill routine right here in our studio. Watch as the silent drill platoon from Marine Barracks, Washington show off their skills.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the News at Noon. I'm Mark Hall. People living in the district and in Arlington County can use their tap water again. That boil water advisory was lifted earlier this morning, and DC Water issued the advisory last night after officials say there were concerns over the water quality in the Washington Aqueduct. Well, officials say the water from the aqueduct never deviated from the U.S. EPA quality standard after testing it. Our meteorologist Damon Matson joins us with the latest check on the forecast. Damon, first of all, happy 4th to you, my friend.
Yes, happy 4th of July, Mark, and everybody I'm sure out there as well. Happy 4th. Hope you're enjoying the holiday so far. I wish I had some better news weather-wise, but we have a few things to keep an eye out for as we go about the rest of this holiday here. Folks, we have heat advisories. They were issued yesterday. They're in effect until 8 p.m. today along the I-95 corridor, including the D.C. metro area, as we are about to see temperatures reach into the 90s with a lot of humidity in place, and that's going to create heat index values well into the triple digits. And this is not just a factor for today. Some parts of southern Maryland down toward northern Virginia as well have additional heat advisories for tomorrow when the temperatures and humidity continue to climb. So something to keep in mind. It's going to be downright hot and humid throughout the holiday today and tomorrow. And in that environment, an approaching cold front is going to spark up storms. We're already seeing some rainfall west of the I-81 corridor. A shower just moved toward the Winchester area, and the coverage of these showers and storms is about to increase as we go about the rest of the afternoon. So worth keeping an eye to the sky. We're going to be dealing with those scattered showers and storms the rest of the day. But here's the big question. Is this going to interrupt the big fireworks display later on tonight, or will it start to dry out and calm down? We'll have a full look at your forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. And stay up to date on our holiday weekend. Just visit our website at dcnewsnow.com or scan the QR code on your screen to get the latest on your 4th of July forecast. People across the DMV are celebrating Independence Day, and that includes a parade in the festive Farlington neighborhood. DC News Now's Jean-Marie Sissay is at the parade with more.
Yeah, dozens of people are out here for the Farlington Independence Parade today, and they tell me they're excited to celebrate with their community. It's a celebration the Farlington community looks forward to every year. From music performances to a motorcade, hundreds dress up in their red, white, and blue, waving their American flag, and some even decorate their bikes to join the parade. Now, whether it's their first time ever or annual family tradition, many say they look forward to coming together to celebrate the holiday with their neighbors.
I just think it's good to get her out and have little fun activities where she sees different stuff. And I like dressing her up.
It's just always really inspiring to see everyone come together and celebrate the 4th and be, just part of the neighborhood and take joy in that.
Reporting in Farlington, Virginia, I'm Jean-Marie Sissay, DC News Now.
All right, thanks to Jean-Marie. And if you're headed down to the National Mall for tonight's festivities, you might want to not drive. Take a look at your screen. Everything red that is on the map is already closed, and those roads closed at 4 this morning. Everything green will close later this afternoon. And check the National Parks website for more information about how to get around the closures. And that fireworks shows at the National Mall is one of the biggest in the country, and DC News Now's Max Marcilla has a preview.
The fun begins in just a few hours. 11:45 a.m. The National Independence Day Parade on Constitution Avenue between 7th and 17th Streets. That goes until about 2. Preparations aren't limited to the floats and bands.
Plan, it's going to be hot. hydrate, bring water with you.
Officials are urging hydration, perhaps an ice cream too, to help keep cool. Extreme heat is expected. DC issuing a heat emergency with buses acting as cooling centers at these 3 locations on the National Mall.
Where else are you going to be on the 4th of July in DC?
This is the place to be, but getting here could be a hassle. Best advice? Take the Metro. It's free after 5. Better advice? Don't come to the Smithsonian stop. Get off 1 or 2 stops before and walk a bit to avoid the crowds.
We're trying to mentally prepare for the large crowds, but we're just excited to be here and be a part of this.
Once you do get to the mall, these are the 5 closest entry points. You'll want to get here early to get the best views of the Capitol 4th concert starting at 8. And the fireworks starting just after 9.
I enjoyed it, but not again. There's just so many people.
If you're trying to avoid the crowds but still want to see the show, you do have options. This is the view last year from the LBJ Memorial. Grove, Gravelly Point, and the Marine Corps War Memorial are good spots too.
Our thanks to Max. And stretching your dollar this Independence Day, a new report shows a majority of Americans plan to celebrate the United States birthday and spend nearly $100 on food alone. Meantime, we're identifying what you'll pay for must-have holiday picnic items before going to the grocery store. 87% of people will ring in the nation's birthday, but the cost to cook out, barbecue, or picnic has gone up since 2022. Spending per person has dropped to several dollars since last year, but prices for essentials remain high. And we compared prices between Walmart, Giant, and Safeway on frequently bought holiday foods. For a family pack of chicken thighs per pound, see the price range here on your screen. Same goes for at least 10 burgers, and a pack of 10 Oscar Mayer hot dogs at all 3 stores range between $2.50 and $6. And as for corn, upwards of 50 cents per ear. Well, speaking of food costs, research from the American Farm Bureau Federation showing buying groceries for your barbecue could be higher than ever. They say the average cookout for 10 people will cost around $71. AFBF says that inflation and supply challenges are the reasons why prices are rising. And with the soaring temperatures today, the D.C. Department of Parks and Recreation says that all pools and spray parks will be open from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. D.C. DPR also says that 10 recreation centers will also be open today, and that includes Trinidad, Rosedale, and Fort Stanton. Developing now, Ward 1 Councilmember Brianna Nadeau is calling out D.C.'s 911 center. In a letter to the Office of Unified Communications, or OUC, Nadeau says that she's deeply frustrated by the agency's consistent failures. Councilwoman says that she heard more complaints about OUC in a 10-day period than she typically hears in a full year. Nadeau also listed several instances where her constituents say their 911 calls were ignored, dropped, or placed on long holds. She's requesting the agency provide daily staffing statistics for the last 2 years, an updated list of agency mistakes since April, and a meeting with the city administrator. Maryland's Board of Public Works is approving a $50 million contract to pay a company that helped clean up after the collapse of Baltimore's Key Bridge. The board, led by Governor Wes Moore, came to an agreement at yesterday's meeting while the work to remove debris from the federal channel of the Patapsco River was done by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Maryland also contracted a separate construction company from Sweden. The company, Skanska USA Civil Southeast Incorporated, removed debris from nearby channels that were then able to be used for vessels instead of the main channel. Well, the Frederick County, Maryland Health Department is working to reduce rabies infections in the area. The county says that as of Monday, 25 animals have tested positive for rabies. Rabies has a nearly 100% fatality rate once symptoms begin. To help protect you and your family, the county is holding a pet vaccination clinic, and that's happening September 22nd at Thurmont Community Park. Well, developing now, we are hearing from a Frederick County school board member for the first time since he was sentenced for his role in the January 6th Capitol riot. Miles Adkins pleaded guilty to 2 federal misdemeanors and will serve jail time. DC News Now's Mario Carbone has more.
Months before his sentencing hearing, students in the Frederick County School District had a message for their board member.
I, alongside my peers, are respectfully asking you, Mr. Adkins, to please resign your position on the school board.
Miles Adkins, who represents the Shawnee District, is one of the hundreds of people convicted for their roles in the January 6th Capitol riot. Despite that, he says he's staying put on the board.
I'm not a quitter.
Monday, Adkins pleaded guilty to 2 federal misdemeanors and was sentenced to 12 days in jail, a fine, and restitution. Photos and court documents show Adkins inside the Capitol that day. Messages recovered from Facebook show him writing, quote, "I drank Fireball and a Coors Light in the Capitol."
I do regret going in there and drinking a beer. It's the people's house, you know. It's not my house.
He has other regrets, too.
That there was violence that day. 100% I regret that.
Still, Adkins, a veteran of the Marine Corps, stands by his decision to attend what he calls a protest.
I fought for the Constitution. I fought, for the American people while I was in the Marine Corps. I just wish that Constitution would have defended me and my First Amendment rights as well.
The future and current voters of Frederick County are looking for someone who shows integrity.
As for those who want him off the board,
there's an election coming up for my seat. If you got somebody better, put them in.
Reporting for DC News Now, I'm Marielle Carbone.
Our thanks to Marielle. The school board did put out a statement earlier this week acknowledging the sentence, but said that its focus would remain where it always has been, on the students.